Hey, I wanted to talk about something we all experience, but science still refuses to treat it seriously enough: aging. And if that sounds weird, hear me out. I recently revisited a major scientific article that breaks down the 9 biological causes of aging. And honestly, it should be something that practitioners, policymakers, and even health nerds out there should take a peek at.
The Hallmarks of Aging was originally published in the journal Cell in 2013 and became available on PubMed in 2015. And it's a peer-reviewed scientific review article that's highly cited and foundational in aging research. So this paper was published over a decade ago, and it lays out the 9 hallmarks of aging. Think of them like the root issues under the hood, from genomic instability and telomere attrition to mitochondrial dysfunction and cellular senescence. But here's where it gets frustrating. Even though we've known for years that aging is caused by these measurable biological processes and that we can intervene in many of them, the mainstream medical system still treats aging like it's just inevitable. And that's a huge problem, because here's what's happening in real life. We have millions of people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s living with poor mobility, low bone mineral density, chronic inflammation, neurodegeneration. But we also have emerging science showing that we can prevent and even reverse many of these things. Yet the system still waits until someone has a disease like osteoporosis or dementia before doing anything meaningful.
That's why I believe aging should be classified as a disease. Not because we want to fear aging, but because when we treat it seriously, we unlock better outcomes, longer health spans, and a higher quality of life.
Let's take one of the hallmarks mentioned in the article, cellular senescence. These are basically zombie cells that stop dividing but won't die. They release inflammatory compounds and accelerate tissue breakdown. And guess what? We now have therapies. Functional medicine practitioners use lifestyle interventions and natural senolytic compounds that clear out these harmful cells and restore healthy function. But what's stopping this from becoming mainstream? Outdated definitions, bureaucracy, and a healthcare system that takes decades to change, even when science is clear. But here's the good news. People like you, practitioners and patients alike, who care about your health and are staying informed, are the change. Every time you optimize your mitochondria, support your hormones, or invest in your metabolic health, you're practicing medicine that's 10 to 20 years ahead of the curve. Here's what I want you to take away from this paper and this video. Aging isn't just a passive process, it has cause. We can measure and target those causes. And when we do, we don't just live longer, we live better. If you're a practitioner who practices functional medicine, thank you. If you're someone who wants to take action, find yourself a functional medicine practitioner like the ones at Form Health to take a more proactive approach to health. If this topic resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Have you tried anything to slow or reverse aging? Are you frustrated with how slow the system is to change? Let's talk about it. And maybe we can push this conversation forward together.